Good evening, everyone. We will take the pledge. I commit myself to global justice, love, and peace, and will spread it. Let us talk on human values, where the World Peacekeeper Movement, which was founded around 13, 14 years back, it was founded on seven human values. So today we will talk on those seven human values. And now we have converted the World Peacekeeper Movement to an I am Peacekeeper movement. And when we talk of human values, the first part of the word is human. It is a human value. Value means it is valued, and it is human means for the entire humanity. We don't say it is a Hindu value or Islamic value or Christian value, etc. Because these human values are transcending the entire human race. So, when we had a look at all the different human values prevalent, we found seven human values which we identified with the days of the week. So the seven human values are gratitude, forgiveness, love, humility, giving, patience, and truth. And each human value we identified with one day of the week. So gratitude is on Monday, forgiveness on Tuesday, love on Wednesday, humility on Thursday, giving on Friday, patience on Saturday, and truth on Sunday. The idea of this was when we associate one day with a human value, we try and understand, we try and celebrate that human value on that day of the week. So today is Friday, and we celebrate the human value of giving. Hence, we wish other peacekeepers as a happy giving day. And every time we remember these human values, a little bit of that human value goes in our subconscious mind. So let us go with all the human values, understand each one. The first one is gratitude. Gratitude means to appreciate something or to say thank you. So when somebody helps you, you say gratitude to the person. You express gratitude when somebody does something good for you. And so gratitude increases blessings to an unimaginable extent. And opposite of gratitude is complaint. When you complain, the blessing will disappear because you are ungrateful for it. And when you have gratitude, you are grateful, the blessings in your life will increase. And there are many reasons why we should express gratitude. For example, things can be worse. The second thing is it gives us a positive frame of mind. Then the bounties of the Almighty are many. And gratitude gives peace of mind. And it is our duty that we should always express thankfulness to those who help us and do us favors. The second human value is the value of forgiveness. Forgiveness is an important human quality. And when somebody asks forgiveness from you, you should always try to forgive that person because he has lowered his self respect, his self esteem, he has lowered his pride and his ego. And now he has asked forgiveness from you. So, whenever someone asks forgiveness, you should forgive that person. And to have forgiveness, you need to have humility. You have to remove your pride and ego. Otherwise, how can you forgive? When you forgive, you should try and forget the matter. Otherwise, it'll keep rotating in your mind. And one of the thing of forgiveness is that we make a mistake and then we ask for forgiveness. So we should avoid repeating the same mistake again. And idea of a higher humanity is that when you forgive fast, you should forgive fast and you forgive easily. Don't carry it long time in your mind. And when someone asks for forgiveness, you should forgive him. And when somebody hurts you, so try to be patient. And you can try and forgive in spite of people hurting you, forgive that person. Because forgiveness is part of divinity. And most forgiving is the Almighty, and it is part of divinity. But there's only one thing about forgiveness, that sometimes the very deep rooted criminals and all, whose bent of mind is very criminal, we cannot deal with them with forgiveness in a societal setting. So they require justice. So forgiveness applies at a human level, justice applies more at a level of the society, etc. And even we need a justice sometimes. As a parent, we have to give justice to our children. As a teacher, we have to give justice to our students, etc. And as an employer, we have to give justice to the employees. Justice is a very important quality, and forgiveness is on one side, justice is on the other side. The third human value is of love. So love is celebrated on Wednesday, and basically it means the following. One is it means to care, second is to share, third is to help the person, fourth is to be thankful, fifth is to forgive, six is to speak kindly, and seven is to make others happy. So love means compassion. And when you have of caring for the humanity, that is a feeling of love. And love is an important human value, and the opposite of love is hatred. So every human value has an opposite. Like gratitude, opposite is complaint, forgiveness is revenge. In the same way, love is hatred. And whenever we press the positive button of human value of love, we get more peace in our heart. The fourth human value is the value of humility. And humility is a very important quality. And humble man is much loved. That is why one philosopher said that humility is the best dress. And through humility, all the other human qualities, human values can come into action. Only if you are humble, you can forgive. Only if you are humble, you can love. If you are humble, you can be gratitude rather than complaint, etc. So humility is an important quality. And the opposite of humility is pride and arrogance. And pride and arrogance should be avoided. We go to the fifth human value of giving. There are many things in life we can give. We can give time to somebody, we can give money, wealth, we can give service, then we can give knowledge, we can give love to someone, hope. So many people don't have hope, they are in depression, anxiety, we can give hope to them. And the last thing we can give is trust. We trust and we give the trust to someone. So giving is, like if you are carrying 10 kilograms of gold, and if you give 5 kilograms to someone, then you will feel lighter, right? Because the 10 kilogram of gold on your body makes you feel very heavy. You are giving 5 kilogram to someone, so you suddenly will feel light. The more you give, the more light you feel. It's like rising in the air. And in the earth, the heaviest thing is the earth. Then lighter is the water, it's floating on the earth. Even lighter is air above the water. And lighter than air is a fire. So the more lighter you are, the more you rise. So if you want to rise to the heavens, which is full of lightness and not heaviness, then you have to keep giving a lot. And the more you give, the more lighter you become. And this is the fifth human value of giving. The sixth human value is of patience. And the opposite value of patience is panic. So whenever some difficulty or some hardship comes to you, you should be patient, because in our daily life, everyone is faced with some difficulty, some hardship. Sometimes your health may be bad. Sometimes you may have financial money problem. Sometimes your relationship problem you may have. Sometimes your status is being threatened by someone. So different type of problems you're having. You should be patient. You should remember that matters could be worse. Thank Almighty for the blessings. And when the problem is there, you should try and solve the problem. Don't let the problem grow further. And when you remember that the world is temporary and our life in the world is temporary, you automatically develop patience. Because whatever you get in the world, finally you have to leave. And you are having some difficulty, you are having some hardship. So how to reduce that impact of that? You have to do the exactly the opposite. You have to do some good action, good karma. You have to do charity. Then the negative impact of the difficulty you are facing, it will become less. And one of the ways to have patience is always look at people who are worse off than you. So this is the sixth human value of patience, which is celebrated on Saturday. Lastly, we go on Sunday, which is truth. The opposite of truth is falsehood. And there are many dimensions of truth. One dimension is that you speak the truth. You don't add some extra spice and masala to the facts. Then the second dimension of truth is that what your thoughts are, what your words are, and what your actions are. There are three parts of a man: his thought, his words, and his action. When the thoughts, the words, and the action are in harmony with each other, we say the man is true to his own self. And this is one aspect of truth. So, synchronization of thoughts, words, and actions. And through the quality of truth, a man is reputation increases, everything increases of a man. A truthful man is respected always. And one part of truth is that whatever word and commitment you give somebody, you keep that word and commitment. You try and keep it. And these are the aspects of truth. And in case you can't keep the word and commitment, you should express your inability to do so. Otherwise, the other person is left stranded and hanging. These are the seven human values. And in our daily life, we have a choice whether we do gratitude, forgiveness, etc., or we press the opposite button, that is of complaint, revenge, hatred, pride, selfishness, etc. So, in our daily life, we have a choice to press the positive human value or to press the negative human value. Every time we press the positive one, we get a peace of mind. By the law of karma, through the positive human value, you get the peace of mind. And every time you press the negative human value, you lose the peace of mind. And this concept of human value applies to all the human beings, and it transcends all religion, culture, race, creed, community, gender. What divides humanity, it transcends, human value transcends everything. There are good human beings of all the religions. There are good human beings present in all parts of the countries of the world, in every race of the world. So one of the goal of our life is to be a better human being, and one of the ways of achieving that is through the following the good seven human values. And this is my small talk on human values.